Hey troops, Riffing Geeks Adventures. Woohoo! Got another toy review for you. So we've been eagerly awaiting more Green Lantern figures since the John Stewart one, which I reviewed a while ago, which actually came out quite a while ago. Because it's like, it would be kind of nice to see something besides Batman. You know, we've all been thinking it and saying it and blah 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 blah. But somebody listened because, well, we have a two-pack! It's the Batman Earth 32 and Green Lantern Hal Jordan two-pack. Yeah! Oh, okay, we actually wish this part said probably Sinestro. Just saying! But, you know, it never quite works that way because, well, you know, it is McFarlane Toys. So repackages, reissues, repaints, but hey, we got Hal Jordan, right? So anyway, here it is. And actually, there are some added perks to which I personally really enjoy. Here it is in the giant box. Was it Daybreaker? It's the Batman dude who's evil Green Lantern from Death Metal. And there's Hal. And of course, you know, you got the giant, long title. And you get more cool artwork. Yay! And you got the little extra thing which is the reason I got this. So let's crack this open, okay? There we go. Oh, and of course, you get the usual obligatory card and two individual disc stands. Now, if you picked this figure up already, you know, you're familiar with this guy. And he is beautiful. There are some issues I've got with it, which you'll see in a moment, but I mean, just the detail on this guy, on both figures actually, in subtle ways. I mean, you know, the panel lines. And the thing that I love, and I pointed this out on my John Stewart review, was that it's not just panel lines, you know, obvious things. It's little things like on the suit itself here, which unfortunately is not coming out well. Let me get some more light here. Okay. Here we go. But on the suit itself are panel lines, so that, like I mentioned on my John Stewart review, doesn't look like he's wearing a scuba suit, you know, a wetsuit. It looks like he's wearing armor, which is really, really cool. Now, let me get you Hal here. Now, the nice thing is that this is not, I mean, okay, it's obviously using the same John Stewart body, but the nice thing is that they do some changes. Like this part here, which was black, on his suit is green here to evoke more of Hal's uniform. But like I said here, you got more the detailing, the panel, so that it looks like a suit of armor is really, really cool. Now, each one of these does get, this is really cool. On Batman's, you get the little Green Lantern energy effect. He gets this cool looking bat wing thing that slings on his arm. It's translucent plastic, so you know you get this little energy effect thing going. This thing's beautiful. You know, you don't just get. I grew up in the '80s too. You know, Challenge of the Super Friends, and some of y'all are going, "Oh God, I'm so sorry." You know, back then it was awesome. Green Lantern, you know, you get the whole Justice League in there doing all this cool stuff, and you know, Green Lantern with these boxing glove and all this junk. And when you're 8, it's cool. And then you grow up and you become a teenager and get old and realize that's kind of dumb and corny. Sorry, just saying. This just looks cool. So there, ha. So what does Hal get? Hal, well, okay, look. It's a boxing glove, but at least it's a cool looking boxing glove. See, you get energy effects. Now this is a tight fit. The way I got this, hopefully this will fit. The way I got this to fit was, there we go, good. I stuck needle nose pliers in here and expanded the opening. Honestly, you will want to think about that because it is a tight fit. The other thing you get is, there we go, is this cool jetpack. What's the difference between a jetpack and a boxing glove? That doesn't look like no dorky hunkin' boxing glove, okay? And the nice thing about it is that, again, the sculpting is beautiful. And just sticks on peg back here. So, pew, pew, pew. So why bother get the package? Well, if you're a dork like me, you actually like things like this. It's a stand. And the nice thing is, it's reminiscent of the stand that you got with the Flash 2-pack. It's huge, and actually, honestly, seriously, well sculpted. I mean, on this side, you got these creepy looking tentacles. On this side, you got the giant rocket ship. Is it a perfect thing? Well, okay, so here we are, putting it on my little turntable thingy. All right, there we go. Okay. There are two pegs. There's a peg on this side and a peg on this side. Yeah, only one peg. And you're going, can it hold that? Well, sort of. Now, the good news is, at least on this side, it holds it pretty well. I said pretty well. Okay, there we go. There we go. Whoop, whoop. There we go. Now let's do this. Now you're seeing what I meant. Now, on the promotional material on this side, you see all these really pretty flying poses for Hal. You know, he's doing this one-legged thing, and he's up here, and all this other stuff. Well, this is what happens when you try and do that on this side. And it does hold. Okay, this is funny because I have tried okay, good. It is kind of. I have tried to duplicate that so many times, and I got really creative with my swearing the whole time. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take this off the Lazy Susan. Pardon me, the turntable. There we go. Put this on a stable platform. What a novel thought. There we go. Yeah, and you're seeing issues already, right? Like, wow, how bad is that ankle twisting? Pretty badly. The peg's the hole for the peg is kind of small. So you end up doing a lot of this. All right, there we go. Wow. You know how many times I've tried to get this to work? Figures, now it does it on camera. Well, actually, isn't it kind of the cliche on shows the opposite, that, you know, you try to, you know, work off camera, but now that you're on camera, it's not working now. Oh, well. Anyway, so there we go. And here he is on the other side. There we go. But you see, that's what it looks like. Now, even if you do have to fight with it, etc., etc., cool. I mean, look at this thing. Seriously. You know, this is what happens when it works. It is a beautiful piece of work. And it's a great way to show off both figures. It all blends into each other really, really well. And this is me just futzing with it, over the course of 2 minutes and muttering to myself, this thing better work. Da, da, da. This is not really taking the time to get it to pose exactly right, etc., etc. And I mean, look what you get. It's beautiful. That's really cool. Now, there are paint app issues. If you look at the mask, and the paint detail unfortunately gets a little weird. But there you go. Now you're probably wondering, great, so is this the only way to get Hal Jordan? No. I'm not too sure if it's on this box, but on one of the other, we're cycling through more series of more figures, and you see the promo pictures. Hal Jordan is one of them. So down the road, not too sure when exactly, but it looks like down the road, you will be able to get Hal solo. It's just that for right now, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. So, but there it is. I like it. I like it a lot. Yes, I actually got this guy a while ago to go with my Jon Stewart figure. So I've got two of them now. Customizing options, right? But yeah, it is a wonderful piece. Yes, if you've already got this, you're gonna have to make some decisions. But if you haven't picked up, I say it's worth it. You got a beautiful display piece here. Two figures you don't have anyway. Both of them are really well done. Unfortunately, there are still these weird ongoing issues, apps, that come up once in a while. And yes, you're gonna have to futz with this stand, okay? I wasn't kidding about how long I spent going, before this. Good news is, at least I didn't have to do this now for you, right? But I mean, look at this thing. Is this not cool? Have this on your shelf at your desk at work. Green Lantern, yeah. So there you go. You can find this at your favorite big box, your local toy shop. Please pick this up. So yeah, there you go. So definitely something worth giving a shot to. So hey, y'all have a good rest of the weekend. May the odds be in your favor. May the force be with you, especially when you're trying to get the displays to work right. And as always, be good to each other, okay, peeps? Bye.